All right, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I'll apologize for the delays on our part here. I love that. That's still one of my favorite things I've ever put on the stream. But I want to go over a little bit of why we switched from a draft and opted to do this, and also talk a little bit about Season 4 beforehand. So right now, right in front of me, this is the Google Doc I've used for the Season 4 roster, and also the checklist I'm using for who's paid and who hasn't. So I'm going to go over the list, and if anybody sees a name that they're missing that's supposed to be in Season 4, please tell me, and because that's going to make a difference to the teams. And I'm going to tell you some names I threw in here that I thought were running, but I have not received official confirmation on. So obviously Cody, me, Derek, Vega, Rob, all running. Will, Anthony English, Aspen Belvin, Dan Harrington, David Booth, Dave McCullough. Did I actually have Dave listed twice? I did. That's my fault. So 39 drivers. I haven't received official confirmation, so if one of the McCulloughs is around and confirm Dave's is running, put that in chat for me. That would be great. David Overstreet, Doug Rice, Eric, Ernie, Hunter Reynolds, of course our defending champion's going to run. James Mayer, Josh Milam, Ken, Les, Mark, Mike Schultz, Mike and Sean McCarrick. I never got formal confirmation that you guys were running, but I know we had talked beforehand, and I felt pretty confident you guys were. If that's changed, just let me know. Chase, Duvey, Travis, Tristan, the Cobbs, both of them, Dave Hunt, these three right here. I have not received anything from Logan Helton, Jeremy Funk, or Ethan Mason. Hopefully they will be spread out. Yeah, and for the sake of the draft, I am going to remove Rob. Good call, because Rob won't be here until a month into the season. But I know it got announced that Ethan had signed with a team, but I have never received formal authentication from him that he's running. So I'm going to throw him in here. Jeremy Funk and Ethan Mason, I haven't heard anything. If you guys happen to be on, throw it in chat. Otherwise, I just need to know. If somebody has ways of contacting them. We use Facebook for pretty much everything here, and if we don't have something on Facebook and you don't respond to an iRacing PM, I really don't know what else I can do here. Richard Fletcher, Rob Connors, Jason, Chris, Rick, and then the last one I want to announce. This is the first anybody, but he was one of the last-minute recommendations we got after the fact, was Brian Mansfield. Rick and Duvey both recommended him for promotion. So Derek and I voted to let's give him a shot. So welcome, Brian. Congratulations. Great work. So we're looking at right now 39 drivers for the main series. Now I'm going to flip back over to here. And this is the thing that Josh Milam used to determine the draft. I am going to remove a couple names I know for a fact aren't going to be running. So Rob, and then the other big name is Rick. Rick has said he wants to take the preseason off to focus on some other racing to not get burnt out. I'm going to stop right here and go over why we're doing it this way as opposed to the draft. And if anybody else knows for a fact that they are not going to be running the draft, then please put it in chat. We may have to consolidate, merge. We'll figure it out as we go along. This is going to be kind of an imperfect process as we go here. So, why did we decide to go random? And the fact was, I couldn't really get a lot of interest to be a team captain. To be captains. I didn't want to force and say, all right, well, the top 10 have to be captains, because that doesn't necessarily, do anything. But ultimately, the biggest reason was something Cody brought up. And the reason we're doing this preseason team thing to begin with is to try to eliminate any bad feelings that may exist. We want to eliminate biases. We want to do this as a team building, because ultimately the goal of OP Racing and the number one priority to me, Derek, Rob, Cody, all of us, is our community and our sense of community. We're 2 weeks out, or we're about a week out from Hunter being crowned champion. We don't want bad blood going into this season, so our goal is to get, if there's any bygones, they're in the past. We want everybody to kiss and make up like Travis and Doobie did. So we're hoping this will allow the rookies to incorporate a little bit more into the environment quickly and feel like they have, they're not last man standing, but also allow maybe some guys who've had beef with each other to work it out. So these teams will be the teams for the preseason. I want to stress that. This is for the preseason. We run 6 races in the preseason here, going forward. And if you're in the preseason, hi Derek, bye Derek. And then if you're in the preseason, you run these teams together, and then the team with team points, the top team will receive a 15-point bonus going to regular season. Each driver of that team will receive 15 points, so they'll already start the season ahead. Hopefully that makes sense. After that, we go back to our normal teams, and hopefully this works out, and it may be a fun tradition that we can do. Kind of think of it as a silly season kind of deal. So right now, we removed Rick and we removed Rob. That puts us at 37 drivers. 5 drivers a team. Let me bring out the old calculator here. 37. We do 5 drivers a team. That gives us 7.5 drivers per team, or that gives us 7.5 teams, which isn't ideal. So I want to see if we do 37 divided by 4. That gives us 9 and then 1 solo driver. Actually, you know what? Did I have Cody Eldred? I think I actually had him on this list as well. I did not. Who the fuck? Alright, we will be right back. I gotta go get the dog some barking. Alright, sorry about that. Dogs were apparently barking at something outside. Alright, so I think for the sake of this, there's really no way we're going to make this go even. So I think we're going to do 4 and then just maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to do teams of 5 or do teams of 4? I think we probably do teams of 5, and then that gives us a 1 team of 2. So we got 37 divided by 5, and that gives us 7.4 teams. What was that? Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna do 5 because then that way we just have a team of 2 that's gonna have to work together. Otherwise, if we do 4, then we're gonna actually have a team of 1, or a team that has 1 person in it. You guys get what I'm saying? So we'll do. I think we're gonna have to do teams of 5 here. All right. So let me make sure. I copied everybody. We're good to go. And this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, who are you telling? Bang us together until this happened. We're gonna do a randomization, and we're gonna run it 10 times. As you can see, I haven't inflated anything, so whatever team matches happen, we're gonna run this to 10 times, and that's gonna be the team results, and we'll announce them here. So, right now, this is 1 rerun, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right there. Okay. So, here are your teams. So, Group 1, you got Mike Schultz, Josh Milam, the rookie Rob Connors, and Mark Mann. That will be running Team 1. Did it give? Okay. Yeah, and then Group 2, we have Mark Vega, Eric Carlion, Brian Mansfield, Cody Ober, and David Overstreet on Team 2. Man, that's a wild team right there. Group 3, you have Aspen Belvin, Richard Fletcher, James Mayer, Dave McCullough, Chase Berry. Group 4, you have Dave Hunt, Jason Kinzer, Anthony English, Ethan Mason, and then Doug Rice. And we don't know if Ethan is actually going to run or not. So we will see about that. Group 5, you have me, Logan Helton, who again, I haven't seen if he's going to run. Dan Harrington, so GOP basically got split in 2. Derek Conley, and then Will Weber. Wow, okay, that's pretty much everybody I'd run with anyway, so that's crazy. David Booth, Ken McCullough, Hunter Reynolds, Rodney Cobb, and David McCullough, Team 6. Was David in there twice? No? Okay. And then Group 7, you have Travis, Jeremy Funk, Sean McCarrick, Leslie Levy, and then Robert Duvendak. And then last group, Ernie Williams Jr., Randall Cobb, Chris McCullough, Tristan Walker. So there's all your teams right there at the bottom here. So hopefully you guys like that. Is David McCullough in there twice? I could have sworn I saw that twice. David McCullough. No, it's only... Yeah, it's only once. Unless I did him as Dave McCullough too, which I might have done. I did. Okay, so... Ah, damn it. Alright, for the sake of this, we're going to do the first time he came up. So Group 6 is a team of 4. And then Group 3, Dave McCullough will be part of that. So, he's in Group 3, not in Group 6. Alright, cool. Also, who is commenting as GOP Gaming? Who is GOP Gaming? Because that's not me. Herper derping. You guys, alright, I'll put it in chat. Do we want to reroll? I'll do a reroll of 3 here. Put it in chat. Do we yes, no. Reroll or no? You get 3. And if I reroll, I'm gonna do it 3 times. Oh, it's Derek. Rick is not running the preseason. Okay, nope, we're not re-rolling. So this is it right here. So I'll put this in chat. And again, sorry for the technical delays and then the dog delays. I swear, every time everything goes right, it goes wrong. So we're gonna screen cap this right here. And we will go from there. Last thing I want to talk about, can we add another team? How would we add another team here? Because all it would do is just move. It would just move one up. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we got rid of Dave from Group 6, because then that makes a team of 4. That makes a team of 4. Let me see. We'll look at it and see here. Yeah, let's try 9 groups and see what it does, just for kicks and... Actually, let me remove David McCullough. And rerun. Yeah, no, it still doesn't make it even. Still got, no matter what you do, still doesn't make it even. So... Alright, last I really want to get into with that is, it is now time that you guys can pay the season. You can see a couple guys already have. Make sure you guys have December to do that. If you guys want to do something Monday, you can. I'm not sanctioning it. I actually already have our other plans, but then we begin the preseason the week after next, I think, because the preseason begins 25th, so 2 weeks. If you guys want to do something by then, cool, but honestly, I'm going to have a lot of work to do to get the league together in that time frame. I still have to get the Xfinity split. We still have a ton of recruiting we have to do. It's going to be a lot more iRacing centric than what it normally would be in that time frame for that. So it's going to be these next couple weeks are going to be a lot on me to get everything done with the rule book. I really won't have time to run in that frame, but I'm definitely ready for the preseason to begin. And I think we'll make a few schedule amendments in that can. So you guys figure out what you want to do. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry again for all the difficulties. And good luck with the teams. I'll put that up right after I get off the stream here. So, excuse me. See you guys tomorrow.